very existence is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road, and this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Moss Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. The Boilermakers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So North Carolina's offense will get the first crack at it here. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To the ground, he's got it again. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him. Great job setting the physical tone. And they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Makes the catch. It's James. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Tolzien. Got a man, it's Reeder.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
So Purdue's offense will go to work for the first time today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. To the air, it's Tolzien. grabbed in the middle. It's Ship. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers. And defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The sure hands, it's James. What a cut, now he's loose. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Tar Heels. He broke away from the... The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to throw on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. With a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch, it's Branch. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a second and long.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, Give on the inside. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Under fire. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UNC! Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. He lost one down the sideline. And he hauls it in inside the 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Here's the Heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Quickly to the tight end. And they make the stop. Looking for room. It's Reader. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Tolzien. Quickly complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Tar Heels are threatening in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds this big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, North! They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run play action. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And you just won't see a more... If punt and that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is.
Intentional throw.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Reader. Gives them some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Open space at the 25. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. He's looking to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab over the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. And this one is perfect. That'll trim the deficit. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Tolzien. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Reeder. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back, he wants to throw the football, he sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the 1st down, but way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Looking left. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He's got it. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Picked off! A turnover in their own end! Touchdown! Boilermakers! So here's the offense back on the field again. Lopez to pass. That's caught. It's James. Taking it the other way. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tar Heels. He'll start this drive going to the air. Quick strike complete.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Firing to the right, complete. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. They want to throw it. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. It's 3rd and long. Let's see if he's got enough juice in that arm. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. As they say, touchdown, first down, or get down. He gets down. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the air, it's Tolzien. Under fire. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to take a shot. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, UNC! And the Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's shipped. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Tolzien. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants,
it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Gives it on the option. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down and run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's the pressure. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run, 2 plays.
He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He's going to take off. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding.
There he goes! Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. And the Tar Heels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So first down will open up the final period. The run from the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Red pass hits complete. Touchdown, North Carolina! A great catch and run for 6. He'll try the left side. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And he'll be full. Bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock as a defense.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy completion. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Power football with the run. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
The kick is on its way. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things. Turning it on! And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They want that clock to run. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a man, it's Tolzien. Quarterback now breaking the field. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown and the blowout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll settle for some pretty good field position. Make the fair catch at around the 35. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. There he goes. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
The Tar Heels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He's got it on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead and had a great day today.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Tolzien. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show